And I became mesmerized.
Sydney reporting live on Jews in Baseball. First up is Hank Greenberg.
There it is, and it's a drive going out to left. Looks like it's in the stands for a home run.
First baseman Hank Greenberg was given anti-Semitic hate throughout his career. However, he wasn't afraid to stand up for himself. When he was confronted by the third baseman on another team to defend himself, he was rushed out of the park by local police. Despite the fact that he was an amazing player, he was often called Christ killer and other anti-Semitic words. Playing baseball wasn't easy for him. At every game, someone in the stands would spend the game calling him names. Despite his incredible talents, people saw him for his religion instead of his talents. Harry Danning was another player that was given anti-Semitic hate throughout his career. Harry Danning, catcher for the New York Giants, went to check into a hotel in Florida, but they refused to let Danning into the hotel for spring training. They called Jews hibiscus and said that they weren't allowed in the hotel. However, Giants manager threatened to take the entire team to another hotel unless he was given a room. The hotel complied. Sandy Koufax, another incredible player.
Swung on and missed a perfect game. Another flaming fastball. Right swings and misses for strikeout number 15.
Koufax went on to strike out 15, setting a World Series record.
Sandy Koufax, known for his numerous perfect games, refused to pitch World Series game because it fell on Yom Kippur, one of the high holidays in the Jewish religion. Koufax gained much respect from Jews. His courage and admiration gave Jews the strength to not be ashamed of who they are and celebrate their religion. Now there are 7 games in the World Series, and each pitcher only pitches about 1 or 2 games. Don't you think they could have rescheduled the night he pitched? Celebrating high holiday wasn't thought to be an important enough reason to not pitch a game. Now more recently, Ryan Braun was also judged for his religion. Ryan Braun, an outfielder for the Milwaukee Brewers, used performance-enhancing drugs and was out the rest of the 2013 season. Though clearly using performance-enhancing drugs is not morally correct, the tweets and hate he was given about being Jewish was not deserved. The tweets were making fun of him, saying that he took the drugs because he was Jewish. This has absolutely nothing to do with his choice to take these drugs. Here we see some examples of the tweets. So as we look at all of these players, we can see that baseball does have religious dimensions. People, even today, still can't put religion aside from sports. Greenberg was rushed out of the stadium because he tried to defend himself. Danning was stopped from checking into a hotel. Koufax, because of his choice not to play on Yom Kippur, played 1 less game during the World Series. And Braun was blamed that because he was Jewish, he took performance-enhancing drugs. All 4 of these players were given hate for being Jewish, even though many of them were amazing players. Koufax, for example, had multiple perfect games as a pitcher throughout his career. Sports is supposed to be about the talents of players and a way for community to join together. But when hurtful words are said to players about their religion, this isn't possible. Religion is supposed to rebind or bring people together, but when used against people, it becomes a way to separate a person or player from their society or team. This doesn't just happen in Judaism. Many players have been given hate and been judged for their race, color, and gender.